Well, a very warm welcome back to the TNC Podcast, everyone. This is hopefully going to be a bit more cheerful. Norwich City are back under Sir Philippe Clement. Good to see you. We won a game.
We're back.
We won a game against a
game?
good team.
It's now not a surprise anymore.
No, that's true.
We look like a serious outfit, don't we, Jack?
We look like an outfit.
This time last week, we were like, going away at Sheffield United.
Who?
Coming up against Southampton at home.
Who?
I'll tell you what, Jack. One thing I've taken away from last week. Fear is fiction. And this Norwich City team, we're on the up.
Yeah, can we play them every week?
Yeah. Yes,
informed
please.
teams. Southampton, most informed team in the division.
Well-
Sheffield United, second most informed team in the division.
Well, press the next. Anyway, come on, what are we talking about today, Jack?
Anyway, we're going to be reviewing that fantastic win over Southampton.
What a win.
Jovan McCarmer.
Big Mac, baby.
If he's the answer, what's the question? We shall find out. Kel Matson has become the best midfielder in the division. Vladan Kovacevic,
Baller.
where's the critics now? Can we climb up the table? Will we be looking forward to away games at Manchester United rather than Fleetwood next year?
I can tell you did a bit of singing at the weekend because your voice is gone a little bit.
Well, there's a little bit of kind of the edge of superflu,
Right,
and a little
okay,
bit of
right.
Jovan McCarmer related illnesses. Don't know.
What does that mean? Like
Well,
being supercharged by Big Mac.
Well, it means Jovan McCarmer related sore throats, right?
Oh, yeah,
In terms
'cause of
I
course he was
chanting, McCarmer again.
well, by the way, if he's been ill and he plays off the back of a super flu like that, imagine him
Yeah, well, thank God he was ill.
full bill of health.
Because Southampton would have been absolutely destroyed if it wasn't. Look, it's nearly Christmas as well.
Yes, it is.
And the one thing I'm looking forward to most over Christmas is Boxing Day against Charlton.
Not Christmas cards?
Oh yeah, we've got a Christmas card.
Well,
for those audio viewers, we've got a Christmas hat.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that's not on my head because
Yeah.
that was so warm.
They were hot for the Onel Hernandez podcast.
Merry Christmas to Archie Mayer as always.
Yeah, he's on the December. He's the December man of the cow.
Delia Smith and Michael Jones just over the shoulder. They were really enjoying themselves in the line of
Were
Castle
they?
post match.
Go on.
Well, they were just on the beers, having some
Were
wine.
they?
Yeah, they
Were they?
Yeah.
Getting involved?
Yeah, I think Delia
Love that.
was really taking festivities to heart.
Good. So
And
she
looked
should.
rather merry.
I'm sure she's enjoying the lack of pressure now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jack, so this week we received a Christmas card.
And it's that's a very nice one actually.
Now,
Norwich City themed one.
what is brilliant
this
about
off?
this? Well, it's because obviously people will know, and many of our subscribers and people that comment every week, that they will refer to us being on or off the Christmas card list with Norwich City, and we have said over and over again,
It's
that's
not from
it.
Ben Napper, is it?
We're off the Christmas card list. There's no chance of us working with the club at any time in the future. Anyway, this week I heard my letterbox go
Right.
quite late in the evening. Actually, I was a bit concerned. I thought someone was like breaking in. I thought, oh God, the Ipswich fans have found out where I live.
Right.
Anyway, here we go.
Oh.
To Jack and Chris. Despite your many claims that you are no longer on the club's Christmas card list, it turns out you still are. Merry Christmas. We're still not sure about the naughty or nice list, though. Merry Christmas, Dan, Claire, and Emma, the Norwich City Communications team.
Well, that's nice.
And I thought that is brilliant banter, lovely stuff. It turns out we were wrong. We are indeed on the Christmas card list still.
Well,
I'm not
we
sure-
might be
I'm
on
not-
we might be on the nasty list,
Well, maybe we are.
on the naughty list. We
yeah, the
probably
naughty
are.
list. But we can come off the naughty list, can't we?
I don't know.
Well, let's see how we do in this podcast.
Not
today.
good. Not good in terms of debunking any myths about us being in the pocket of the club.
Yeah.
Maybe we are
Yeah.
on the payroll.
Yeah.
I wish.
I even do remember, just quickly on that, I remember once being like, do you know what, I've had enough of this bollocks. Some random old boy was like, you're getting paid by the club. Or you get your, oh no, that was it. You get your season tickets for free. And I screenshotted my direct debit on my bank account. Like, honestly. Anyway, let's talk about a win. A brilliant win. An epic win against one of the most informed sides.
This was performance of the season.
Statement win.
Again, it's tough because any form of positivity, the bar is so low still. So low. But this was a proper statement win. And I
Yes.
think let's take us back a week, right? We were sat here, we'd what had we just done?
We were a bit worried, weren't we?
Well,
we'd just lost to Watford.
We just lost to Watford. Of course we had it.
Yeah.
Time flies fast.
And we thought,
we just lost to Watford. And then we play on Tuesday. Sarge, McLean, more injuries, right?
Yeah.
So it is stacked against us.
Yeah.
But I think going back to last week we'd just being beaten by Watford, and that felt tough because actually I thought we were okay. We were pretty good for parts of that.
I think we were good enough value for the win, to be honest with you.
And it's like, that's a real gut punch, right? You're away to Sheffield United, and then you're at home
with the
against
injuries.
Southampton.
That is hard.
And it's like,
that's hard.
just try and take some right hooks and just stay standing.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. Not only have we taken those right hooks, we've landed some on the other way.
Yeah, threw some back.
Tuesday night first, just quickly.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Oh,
and
mate,
I tell you
brilliant
what,
point.
walking away from Bramall Lane, disappointed we didn't win.
I know. And obviously Sarge went off, and bless him, Forson did so incredibly well, Amanka Forson. And I love Amanka Forson, actually. What a guy. Humble, just lovely, amazing, great. So pleased that he's our player. Broke through, super fast. I thought, God, he's quick.
He is very quick.
He's so quick. And he just didn't manage to convert that chance.
It was a cracking save.
I watched. Well, I know you say that, mate, but
should score.
Yeah, I think you have to. You know, with a one-on-one like that, you just have to find a way, don't you? I was watching the Man City Crystal Palace highlights back at the weekend.
Why?
And one of the just bored. And one of the Man City players broke through on goal. And it was a similar-ish moment to the Amanka moment. And what he did is he just hung out, and then he just went for that. He looked for the penalty. It was like It was intelligent play. I'm pretty sure it wasn't someone that's a forward either. So
I think that's the thing. And the only thing I would say, Errol Mundell-Smith, I want to see a bit more to make the square pass. Fresh legs.
Well, I don't, mate.
Give him a little square pass, Errol. Come on, let's see it, Errol.
I disagree actually on that. I thought that Forson was so quick to break away. He couldn't make the ground up. And actually, funnily enough, at the weekend versus Southampton, Amanka Forson had a chance similar-ish. And I was thinking, is he going to cut it across for Big Mac for the Hattie? Just didn't quite
What I would
manage
say, I mean, fantastic goalkeeping. The positioning was excellent. He knew he was left-footed, so he kind of had to go that way. He positioned himself.
Yes, I do agree with that.
He's hit it from quite a long way out. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I think the problem that Amanka had, we've barely been in those positions all season.
Yeah, we're not
so
used to
like,
it.
Fuck, what do I do?
Yeah, what do I do
What do I do? I'm just going to kick it
Yeah,
for
that's
distance
true.
and hope. So
That is true.
Fantastic point.
Yeah.
And once again, we go behind.
And under Liam Manning, that's a 4 or 5-0 Sheffield United.
Absolutely. We go behind. There's injuries everywhere. And yet we still find a way.
Yeah.
And we've said we don't care how the ball ends up in the back of the net. If it's John
Not
McCarver
enough.
squaring it and their player wants to put it in for us, good.
Fine.
I'm okay with that.
I prefer it.
So that's a good point.
More painful for the opposition.
That's a good point. And then it's like, okay, good point, but Southampton now.
Yeah.
Flying, 6 wins in 7,
Yeah.
revitalised under their
Yeah.
new gaffer.
They're an
Brilliant
outfit.
team.
They're an outfit.
Brilliant team. Oh fuck, Sargent's injured. Is Kenny going to be alright?
Yeah, Kenny
Is his
Adao.
hip still locked?
Yeah.
Right.
Chris Gordon was still...
So
not
it's like,
coming and
okay,
going.
and then the press conference, okay, good news. Kenny might be back. Crescene should be fit.
Yeah.
Sarge, concussion protocol, so we won't see him, but that's fine because we've got Big Job, right?
Yeah. He's a 9, by the way, isn't he? We'll get on to him. We are going to sing his praises, aren't we?
He's
sorry.
Yeah.
I teased you a bit there. We
So
will
it's
do
like,
Big Man.
okay, let's find a way. And then, there we go.
Boom.
There we go.
Do you know what I loved about that win the most, Jack? Actually, was the unsexy stuff, the fight, the spirit, the character, the desire, the running, the tackling, the nasty Norwich City. Rather than we're not nice Norwich City anymore under Philippe Clement. We're kicking people.
Yeah.
And good. I saw Southampton fans crying on social media. It's about time I saw some Southampton fans. Actually, I didn't realise they had any fans. And we saw them all over social media crying themselves to sleep overnight because we kicked them. Oh, boo-hoo. Wah. Grow up. Welcome to the Championship. But that was the stuff. But hear me out. That was good.
Well, it's fine margins.
It's about time we saw that from Norwich City. Like that. There's something about us now, Jack, where it's like, no. If you're going to come here, you think you're big time, yeah? Well, See if you big time after we kick you.
Well, actually, I don't think we did. I don't think we did kick them. I tell you
Oh,
what.
no, mate, we kicked them.
We
kicked them, Jack. We kicked them.
There was a nasty little kick out from one of the Southampton players.
Yeah, of course they kicked back, but we definitely kicked them.
What I would say, first 10 minutes, and actually this is going to be a negative, but I'm going to turn it into a real positive.
Okay.
First 10 minutes, all Southampton.
Yes.
I was like, oof, this is going to be a long afternoon.
That when they hit the crossbar from the free kick,
crossbar.
very early doors.
Also, quick mention of Vladan Kovacevic. Put a hat on. The sun was so low, he couldn't see. Get a hat. Declan Rudd, buy a hat. Right?
I remember.
Give him a hat.
Yeah, Robert Green used to do that.
Yeah, I mean, he's like that. I'm like, just fucking put a hat on.
And I tell you what, it's working for Philippe and Stefan, his number 2. Those black caps.
Yeah. But so, first 10 minutes, all Southampton.
Yeah.
They moved the ball majestically, right?
Here we
Just
go.
let me. I'm trying to praise Norwich.
Right, come on then, praise Norwich then.
Can we not argue today because we've won? Okay. Let's just for 1 week sign a truce.
I want to say majestic. I mean, come on, majestic.
They were moving the ball spectacularly. Anyway, they were breaking the lines really well. I was like, this is going to be...
That's more appropriate.
This is going to be really tough.
Yeah.
But this Philippe Clement side, they can pivot, they can transition, they can find a way in game.
Yes.
Under Liam Manning, we lose that game by a lot.
Yeah.
Right? It was relatively flat. We were struggling to get our foot on the ball. We were just... And then they get a penalty. And it's like, it was a silly challenge from Darling. The ball's going out of play. It's like, just find a way to not give... And this is the moment it sparks. And we'll talk about it.
It was.
Moments change games. Yeah. Moments change games.
Yeah.
Now, Vladan Kovacevic against Watford probably lost us that game, right? But he's also, and this was the point I was coming back to, he's won us a lot of games. Well, I say a lot of games. We're not won many.
He's won us way more points than lost.
Blackburn and
Pompey
earlier in the season single-handedly won us those games.
Correct.
Right? So he's won us more points than he's lost.
And he's kept us in games so many times.
And I turned around to Craig and I said, these are the types of moments that Kovacevic is about. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
He's not the perfect goalkeeper, who is? But he's very good in moments.
Yeah.
And then I see something, and I turn around to Craig and I was like, hang on a minute, we've not got a corner, and Kenny's doing a little routine. He's got his hands up in the air. So I'm watching Kenny out my left eye, watching Kovacevic out my right eye, and Kenny starts pointing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, there's a little bit of something going on here.
So good.
There's a little bit of something going on here.
So
Kenny's
good.
pointing.
Yeah.
And he's like,
yeah.
Kovacevic moves aside. Bang.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, have you watched it? Oh, have you watched it back yet?
Yeah.
No, but so I've got a different opinion on it. Okay. So yes, he ended up pointing in the direction.
Oh, but he's kind of like...
No, I thought it was... So he just turned into the shadow... You know when you kind of do that? And you make sort of shapes with, He was a shadow puppet master. And but there's nothing in the rules to say you can't cast shadows upon the opposition ground for a penalty.
Oh, you thought there was a bit of shadow?
No, it was...
there? Was there really?
Yeah, it was shadow... I want to say something about Harry Potter here. Shadow... What do they call it? Shadow...
Was like casting a spell or something?
I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, he was making... So you've not watched it back?
Right.
No, watch it back. Right, watch
Kenny. I have watched it back, but I wasn't looking for that.
Right, so look at the shadows on the ground. So he wasn't just pointing in the right direction. He was making shadows to put off the opposition player as he ran up. Yeah. Honestly, genius. Never see. As I posted on social media at the weekend,
I didn't spot that.
This season has been mental.
Yeah.
And we've got a new thing on the bingo card now.
Shadow spells.
Yeah. We're Kenny McLean, Shadow Puppet Master.
No longer is there such thing as the Shadow Striker.
Yeah.
Kenny is out there casting witchcraft.
Watch it back. It's genius.
Oh, I thought he was just pointing which way to go.
Oh, it was so much more than that. It was an act of genius. It was an act of genius.
Wow.
Yeah, I was really impressed. And I was more impressed because there's no sun in Scotland, you see. So I was thinking, where has he learnt that?
There was a lot of sun at Carrow Road. So Vlad, look, if Vlad had a hat on, he would have definitely not conceded.
Right, are we going through the team? Are we talking about the goals? We've got, get me on Big Mac.
I just wanted to talk about that moment, right?
Right, okay, it was a big...
Penalty save.
Yeah, epic save.
Penalty save. And you know what? It felt like we'd gone back a little bit.
By the way, two pen saves in 2 now for the season.
But I just want to say, it took me back a little bit. It took me back to 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Right. Very early on in my Norwich City season ticket supporting career, and I remember watching Declan Rudd make a few penalty saves, and the Carrow Road erupting. So I've seen Kenny doing his pointing, I've seen Vladan Kovacevic, and then I'm looking to the sideline, and there's this wonderful head of hair celebrating. It's Declan Rudd. going, what a moment,
You
Chris.
want that. You
What
want
a moment.
Again, as I post on social,
Big deck.
but people think like this is random, but I'm going to make a point of it, another point of it, put it on social. You need people, any successful club, right? You need high competence, of course you do. Skill, absolutely, right? Experience is also super valuable. But what's more important and more powerful in the right positions is someone with the club in their DNA. You cut Deck Rudd open and that boy bleeds yellow and green. He sat on this very podcast with me talking about his time at the club a number of years ago. God, he wants it.
Yeah.
And you see the passion pouring out of that. Oh, God, it got me going. And right, so on Vlad, on that pen, where are the haters now, is what I'll say. Where are the haters now? Saw some absurd things after Watford. The most ridiculous things was said about him on social media. Get a grip is what I say to those Norwich fans. No, seriously. Like, you can criticise a player, of course, and he was worthy of being criticised after that Watford game, for sure, right? But, oh my God, some of the things were absurd. And a week later, bam. I just think that was the perfect time to do that. And over the years, my favourite goalkeepers are the goalkeepers, when we concede a penalty, you think, they could save this here.
Yeah.
And it's just epic.
Yeah.
And it felt, Jack, like a goal. When that penalty was saved, it felt like
it
a
was
goal.
more than a goal.
And that was the moment that the game turned.
100%. And just quickly on goalkeeper criticism, I don't think I'm ever going to criticise a Norwich goalkeeper again because of one reason, and I've got one man to thank.
George Long.
It's never going to get worse than that, right? It's never going to get worse. So
Do you remember Michael Theoklitos?
Yes. No.
So bad he had to change his name at Depot.
But that was kind of like laughable, right?
I wasn't laughing at the time.
No, but it was like you can go back and go, no, poor old Michael, right? With George Long, it was just pain. It was just ultimate pain, right?
Middlesbrough at home, great save, penalty save again, by the way.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah. Okay, so could George Long, Kovacevic on a similar level?
No way.
So that sparks the game into life, right?
Yes.
Norwich find a way, and actually for the kind of second half of the first half, the second quarter, you could say, right? If we're going all yank.
We're not used to winning, are we? I can see
no,
you're all over the
excited.
place.
No,
Yeah.
And good. Right, good. Norwich were better, right?
Yes.
Go into half time, look across the swathes of people in the line.
Everyone's got Lakens.
And then
Everyone's ordered their Lakens.
There was something that caught me off guard a bit.
Right. Go on.
And I was looking, and I was like, something different. I was trying to figure it out. The TV screen's on. The Willie's pies are still getting sold. The Encore's still flying out the fridges. But there's something different. And then I realised what it was. Smiles. There were smiles on people's faces.
Yes.
And I thought, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah. This is what Philippe has done to us.
Right.
Big Phil has made us smile again.
And then I look on the screens and there's this like old dear dancing to the Christmas tunes.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, she's probably had some midday sherry. Good.
Yeah,
Have
I
a
agree.
bottle of it.
Yeah.
Right? So she's dancing. I'm like, oh, this feels a little bit weird. I don't know if I like this happiness.
Pause. I've got an idea. I know that the Athanasios watch this. I've got an idea for you. The Leicester owners did this.
Did they?
They gave their fans at Christmas
Right.
either a free pint or something like that, didn't they? I
don't know.
They've done it a few times. Athanasios, Big Mark, we want a free drink at Christmas.
Yeah.
All right? We want a free tipple.
Yeah.
Maybe Boxing Day. A Boxing Day bonanza.
Cool, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get battered at Boxing Day.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah, drink responsibly.
So
And always drink later.
smiles at half time. Well, this is weird. Something's going to crush our hopes in a moment. Like something's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're so used to it. Come out the second half.
This is a new Norwich City,
Right?
Jack.
Encore running through the veins. Oh, bloody hell. Jacob Wright's in a good position here. He'll probably send the cross into Rose Ed. No, this is a different Norwich City.
No, but this is... But right, well, on that, this is Jacob Wright.
Yeah.
This is Jacob Wright. This is what I've been saying. This ain't no Kyle Lafferty syndrome. This is Jacob Wright. This is the Manchester City Academy product. This is the man that sat on this very podcast talking about him as the future captain. The bloke is a baller. I have no idea how he's barely played football this season. It is a joke.
No, I do.
He is so technically gifted.
I know what happened. Liam Manning happened. So anyway.
How good was Jacob Wright?
Well,
no. Let's make a point of it now. Because both of those goals were created essentially from Jacob Wright.
Look, the ball...
Amazing.
The ball for the McCarmer first goal.
Delicious.
I need more of it.
Sumptuous.
Unbelievable.
Sexual.
Sensational. Right? Hard, whipped in, curling ball, near post.
Yeah.
You put enough of those in the mixer and something good will come out.
And
right?
what did we say last week on the podcast? Put it in the mixer and anything can happen.
Yeah, but what's happened?
Whip it in.
We've been putting it in the mixer and either the blade's not in or the lid's off or there's a power cut, right? You can't just launch it in the mixer.
No.
You need to caress it in the mixer. Right?
Yeah, yes.
Put it in the mixer with a bit of fucking oomph.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Bit of whip.
Right? So,
Bit of whippy cream.
mixer, in. Right? McCarmer, switch on.
Right, can
And
we...
the finish.
Please, right, we talk about Big Mac now.
Right, I tipped him up on the preview. Right,
Yeah.
we're better. Jovan McCarmer in the 9 will score. And actually, hold my hands up, got it wrong. He won't just score 1, he'll score 2. Fantastic finish,
Right,
guys.
Big Mac. I have been
What's
saying
better than a
this
Big Mac? A double Big Mac.
an XL Big Mac. Mate, I've been saying this since the moment I cast my eyes upon that guy. I love him. I love him. I think he is. I don't want to come out with some big statements too early.
But you're going to.
No.
We're 23rd in the table,
I'm
Chris.
not going to yet. But
With 3 points
I'm
for
looking.
safety,
I'm
Chris.
looking at him, and I'm seeing glimmers of a legendary Norwich striker. That's all I'll say at this stage. And I've been saying it since day one. What has he not got? He is quick. He can hold the ball up, as well as Sargent. By the way, we've seen that in the last game. So comfortable at doing that, bringing other players into it. So strong, a big lump. How many times have you looked at the Norwich City team and they look like under 12s, and every opposition you come up against, they're like bloody 6'9" giants.
Moment of the match for me wasn't a goal, wasn't the win. It was seeing Ryan Fraser, 4'10" Ryan Fraser, marking Jovan McCarmer from the corner.
Yeah, good.
And he was stood there,
Good.
and he was level with his belly button, and he was stood there just. You know when you're sort of like 18-year-olds who are first out on Prince of Wales Road, and they're feeling a bit big about themselves. They go down Prince of Wales Road and they get met with a 6'10" bouncer.
Yeah, that's just come out of the complete
and
angle.
he's like, come on, fella, just like. Yeah. And McCarmer's just like, he's just sort of like back of his hand,
using his
just throwing him
pinky
around.
finger. Yeah,
He was brilliant.
I just love Big Mac. He's so powerful, Jack. He's so powerful. And both of the goals, I mean, and you can obviously talk about, the hand of Jov, and of course it hit his hand, but you create your own luck. You get into the right position, and anything can happen. And hey, by the way, it was a handball before that as well in the run up to it. The Southampton player definitely handballed it, so it would have been it should have been a penalty anyway, a goal anyway. Sorry, so.
Well, look, the first goal, it's a wonderful cross, but McCarmer's still got a lot to do. He's running away from the goal. He's at the near post. It's a really deft touch.
What a touch.
So brilliant, right? 1-0. Norwich never make it easy. Concede pretty soon after. And it's like,
Quite a good shot, to be fair.
It was a good goal, right? But it was a sloppy goal. We couldn't get clear. It's a long way out. Like Kovacic probably hopes he could do better.
There's not many that will have that level of quality this season, though.
No,
be able to take a shot from there and
like,
score.
Come on.
Through loads of bodies, but yeah.
So we can see. Well, but it's like, well, yeah, okay, fine. Right, under Clement, you're like, yeah, have it if you want. Have it if you want. We'll still beat you. And that's the thing, right? Under Clement, you always believe. I keep coming back to the word hope. Hope's the key word under Clement. Right?
Have you had a few Lakens this morning?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
In your cereal, yeah?
And I just
Lakens with your Cocoa Pops.
I was kind of glad we conceded that goal. Right? I was kind of glad we conceded that goal. Give us a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. Where are we in the table?
No, but it was
right. Big Mac though, what a boy. And that was a tough role to play because Sargent's out, and there's a lot of pressure on him in that game.
And I think what. God, we are jumping all over the place, but who cares?
Fine,
right?
Who cares?
Opportunity. I'm going to use that word here. Opportunity. There's been opportunities for certain players since Clement has come in. Cordoba at left back. Fisher given a big opportunity. Right, okay, go and prove yourself, right?
Yeah.
McCarmer, everyone thinks he's a 9. Okay, well, go and prove yourself in the 9. Prove himself.
Done.
Clement is very good at going, here's your opportunity.
Yeah.
Go and give me something.
Yeah.
Right? I'll give you the opportunity, work hard and repay.
I don't ask, I demand.
Who got the assist on Tuesday night for the goal? I know it was an own goal.
Oh, God, remind me. Who?
McCarmer. Right?
Of course it was,
McCarmer
yeah,
in the
because
right
he took
wing.
the shot, didn't he? Yeah.
So he's good in the right wing position. He's good in the centre forward position. That was a proper display. But the second goal as well, right?
Yeah.
The second goal. McCarmer gets the finish. But just so good at just keeping the ball alive. Fisher, wonderful ball out to right. Outside of the boot, who was exceptional.
So good.
Right, first time ball. Darling, massive header down. Proper team goal.
Yes, agreed.
And I know that the headlines will be hand of job. Yeah, good, right? I could see it from my seat. He's basically caught it and thrown it in. But good, we deserve a bit of luck.
Yeah.
But it was the build-up play. It was a corner. It was kept alive. It was great to see. Good bits of quality in each phase of that.
Mate, I'm just in love with Big Mac. 1.2 million. He cost 1.2 million.
I don't want to say it again.
We have criticised Napper's recruitment on this podcast. I believe rightly so. That's great recruitment. 1.2 million, EFL experience, a big lump, 6'5", probably. By the way, I love
an EFL player doing an EFL thing.
I even love his Barnet. I love his big Barnet.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I
the
love
faster he
that.
runs, the bouncier it gets.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
And that will help his heading ability as well. It will sort of cushion the ball as well. The one thing I will criticise you for, Jov, is I need more from the Cello game. Now we're seeing more goals. 6 goals so far this season. I want to see more on the Cello side of things. What do you want from Big Jov?
I'll tell you why.
Big Mac, sorry.
Does a postman celebrate when he does his job?
Should he just do the Haaland and sort of, just sort of swagger towards the Barclay?
Yeah, I think scoring goals is so
want that.
routine and so regular for Jovan. He doesn't need to celebrate.
No, I want the Cello. Big Mac, I know you're watching. We want a celebration.
We'll see. No, it was a really shrewd performance from Jovan McCarmer. Jacob Wright in the 10.
Mate, Philippe Clement, genius, putting him in the 10, by the way. What a
Again,
move that is.
Pel Matson, unbelievable performance.
How good is he right now?
Clement
has unleashed him.
It was the QPR game, wasn't it, where he burst onto the scene. Right?
Yeah.
And it was, okay, that was phenomenal. Can he sustain it?
Correct.
Watford, superb.
Yes.
Sheffield United, superb.
Yes.
Superb.
That's his levels now. That's his levels.
But we go through the team, right? McCarmer, Wright, Schwartau, Matson, Fisher,
Oscar was
McConville,
brilliant. Fisher was brilliant.
Darling, Kvatch. Players being improved by the head coach.
Yeah. Whoa. Players being improved by coach? What's that all
honestly,
about?
you could go through the team. Every single one of these players have improved under Philippe Clement. Everyone.
Yeah. Sir Philippe. I've said it. If he keeps this team up, given the keys to the city, I stand by it. We've been in a very deep, dark, dingy place. And I'm now looking... Anyway, we'll look at the table in a minute.
You nearly went... Whoa!
We'll look at the table.
23rd of the table, Chris. That was close.
We'll look at the table in a minute. What's the next talking point, Jack?
It's the table. So, Norwich started the day in 23rd place. Norwich finished the day in 23rd place. Pompey won. They beat Blackburn. So we are 3 points off safety. So we have closed the gap a little bit. Preston on Saturday, and then it's a slightly easier festive period. Now,
be careful.
we're all getting a little bit excited. And that's okay, right? We've won 2 games at home all season. So we're allowed to get a bit giddy.
Yes,
right?
of course.
But Norwich City is still in a very severe position.
Yes.
If we'd have said at the start of the season, you're going to be sat here mid-December and you're going to be buzzing, and you're 23rd on the table and 3 points adrift,
You'd be like, you're talking nonsense.
you would have been concerned, right? So we're still in a severe position.
Yeah.
But, Chris Reeve.
Come on. Sell me the dream. Sell me the great escape, Jack.
Under Philippe Clement,
Yes.
is there a world where this team get relegated? I mean...
Do you know, I just...
Okay,
I was
so
so...
let me reframe this.
Go on.
Philippe Clement has now had 6 games in charge of Norwich City.
Yeah.
First game, he'd had 2 days and 1 day of training at Birmingham. Got battered, right? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then it was Oxford.
Yeah. Absolutely should have won that game.
I mean, should have.
How we drew that game, I'll never
I've
know.
had a complete heads gone after that.
Yeah, that was a stinker. That was a stinker.
Yeah, like complete heads gone of the season.
Yeah. But created enough to win the game. Looked like we should have won that game.
Literally last game, right?
Yeah.
Oxford. Draw that.
Yeah.
QPR beat them.
Yeah.
I think QPR are like playoffs, by the way. Anyway, beat them. Then it was Watford.
We're playing them again soon, aren't we, QPR? New
Yeah,
Year's
Watford.
Day.
Then it was Watford.
Yeah. Again, creating enough
the one
to win
that got
that.
away
Yeah.
there.
Definitely should have drew the game. At
Then
least.
it was Sheffield United, drew.
Could have won, but drew.
Then it was Southampton, won. So 6 games, 2 defeats, 2 wins,
Yeah.
2 draws.
So in terms
Barring Birmingham, which I'm just going
Yeah,
to chalk through in the
yeah.
form line on that one.
and Oxford is a shitter. Oxford's a shitter as well.
We could have won every game.
They're a pub team.
Like literally probably could
Yeah.
and
I
should
think
have won every game.
The only one I would criticise strongly is Oxford. But outside of that, I think, fair enough. Birmingham is fair enough. Birmingham. They're miles
But
ahead of
even
us
with
right now in
Oxford,
terms of
right,
their
he probably had 2 training sessions.
Yeah. But you've just got to beat Oxford.
And then Oxford, following game, beat Ipswich. Actually,
True.
That's not hard. So, look, this is...
Are we making the Great Escape?
Well...
Are we making the Great Escape?
Look,
Are we getting ahead of ourselves? But see, I know what's going on here, right? You've asked me that question. I've avoided it, and I've thrown it back to you. And now you're going, oh, do I say we're going to do it? Because deep down, what we're both thinking is, fuck yeah.
Well, no,
we're going to survive.
Actually, I'll throw
that's what you're thinking.
I'll throw it out there because either way now I can be right because I said we're definitely going down after the Oxford game.
Yeah, that was a shock.
After a generational head's gone.
Yeah.
And now I'll say, look, I think we're staying up. So I can't get it wrong. I've said I'm going down. Look, I knew that Manning...
Does it depend on this festive period, Jack?
I knew that... Well, Manning was really starting to screw with my head because I'm like, is it the players? Is it Manning? Are we just awful? It was Manning. It wasn't all Manning, but oh my God. I don't think I've seen in any club...
What was going on? What was going on? What was going on? What was going on?
The turnaround has been mental.
Yeah, or the other way of looking at it is Philippe Clement is an absolute genius. You know when we brought in Philippe Clement, right? And there was little anecdotes and lines coming out saying cool, we've done incredibly well. It's a real coup. Some people have been saying that and I've kind of been told I've listened to that before. I've been told that before. Do you remember when we were told? Do you remember when we were told we scouted all of Europe and ended up with Neil Adams? There's. I'm not really sure I buy the manager PR before they're in, right? I'm believing everything of the big ball Belgian bloke.
But the other thing with Clement, there was a bit he'd just been sacked. Well, not just been, but previous job sacked by Rangers.
Yeah, but
I know they were mitigating circumstances, but
yeah, but that's nonsense because when fans say that, oh, he's been sacked every manager gets sacked. Yeah. The only managers that don't get sacked are Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson. Everyone else gets sacked.
And Pep.
Well, and Pep.
And Klopp.
Yeah, right, and Klopp.
And Paul Lambert.
No,
he just
sacked.
leaves. Look, this is... I knew that it couldn't get worse under Manning.
Yeah.
Rocket science. I knew it couldn't get worse, but I was like...
Well, League One. Because that was where we were going under Liam Manning.
Can a new head coach and a new assistant realistically turn this group around?
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah, I
didn't think they could. I thought they were lost hope.
Yeah.
They were so bad.
They were so bad.
So bad.
So bad. And now, they're so good.
Well... they're competent.
But what we have to remember here, Jack, is this is a team that still has just as many injuries as they did under Liam Manning.
If not more.
And look at how they're playing now. A cohesive unit, patterns of play. We're making more than 4 passes in a row. Yes, that's where my standards have gone. But look what happens when you play good football.
I think what you have
Brilliant.
now is you have a structure and you have a team, a group of players willing to absolutely bust a gut. Right?
I agree with that also,
absolutely
massively.
Bust, and that goes a long way. Actually, my favourite bit of that game wasn't even the goals. It was 90 minutes have gone up on the clock, right?
Yeah.
Those players are absolutely shattered.
Yeah.
Shattered.
As they should be.
Up comes the ball, 7 minutes of added time.
And you're thinking,
oh shit.
Yeah.
The ball didn't leave the Southampton half. It was Jose Cordoba playing left back, just wrestling in the corner.
Yeah, big up, by the way. Yeah, good from you. Good.
Just wrestling in the corner. And that's what I want to see. The snake pit up on their feet.
Yeah.
This is a team that have gone to Bramall Lane with Tony Spring at left back and got a point. This is a team still with so many injuries.
What about old Tony Spring giving it to the South Stand?
Good. good old Tony, right? Good on you, Tony.
Yeah. Good around the place.
And actually, fair play to Tony, right? He's come in, he's been thrown in at the deep end, and he's worked hard.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I can ask for.
No, I agree.
I want my players to go
I
out there,
agree.
all right? And work hard for the badge. And when I see Tony Springett giving it large to the South Stand, wanting a bit more...
You think, this is my club.
Go on, Tony, yeah? Player of the month.
What about this, Jack? Right, so we're currently 23rd in the league. No, but let's plot the Great Escape here, okay? So, 17 points on the board. Okay.
That's so dumb.
I know. So yeah, but hear me out, okay? Next up, away from home, this Saturday, PNE.
Sponsored by Spud Bros.
I tell you what, I remember going there back in the day. Whole place is sponsored by caravans. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Every single sponsorship board is caravans.
Right. Might be Jack and Potato.
Literally, where's your caravan? Anyway.
Preston. Let's see how Preston get on. I think Preston are doing quite well.
If I will be as strong as this.
Oh boy. Here we go.
If you beat Preston on the road, for sure we're staying.
Preston are third.
This is my point, right?
Fuck.
So, hear me out, right?
Mate, Preston are like Barcelona. They've lost 1 game in 10.
About time they did something.
Wow. Go on, PNE.
They are honestly...
Go on, the Spud Bros.
Anyway, let me try
I'll tell you what. Preston having a time of it.
But do you know why, don't you? Because they've got Dobwin.
Preston.
Your favourite Dobwin.
Third.
Yeah.
Millwall, 4th.
Millwall does
Ipswich, 5th. Hull, 6th.
Hull.
Ipswich are honking.
Hull, by the way. Hull. Right, anyway. Beat Preston on the road this weekend. I'm not look, again, I think it would be massive. And I think Preston on the road feels a bit Sheffield United-y to me.
Just go there and draw. Just find a way.
Well, no, I actually think we can win now. I do. I think we've got the ability to win that game now. But if you offered me a draw now, would I take it?
Of course you take it.
Probably.
Of course you take
Probably, to be honest. But I do believe we can win now. Right, so that gets us on 18 points, still in 23rd. But this is where I'm looking.
This is where it gets exciting.
Right, so you got Charlton at home,
win.
Watford at home, win.
Let me just show you Charlton.
QPR away.
Let me just show you Charlton's recent results, right?
Come on. Ooh.
Now I know Charlton playing red.
They've fallen off.
There's a lot of red on there.
I notice you're saying this without Anel Hernandez sitting next to you, by the way.
There is a lot of red, right? So okay.
So anyway, right. So that's 1 point from. Are we going 1 point against PNE?
Draw.
Okay. Charlton
win.
Watford
win.
QPR
draw.
So what?
Mate.
Draw?
QPR, yeah.
Win!
You can't win every week.
Nah, you beat QPR. Come on.
Do you think?
Come on. This is Philippe Clement story. Where are you? Come on. I can understand you. I can understand you going.
23rd.
I can understand you going all Preston. Fair enough. QPR. Come on.
They're 9th.
We beat them at home, and we're shit at home. Come on. Right. So anyway, there's 10 points there.
All right.
Right. That takes us up to 27.
Bloody hell. Then Stoke at home.
Mate. Come on. So this is my point, right? We should be now the climb. We're climbing. And there's a bit of momentum growing, right?
And then, I'll tell you what, 10th of January, I think I'm up for the cup this year. No, honestly, Walsall at home. I saw that come out of the pot and I thought, I'm up for a bit of that. I'm up for a bit of Walsall on fucking 10th of January.
What league are they in? Are they one?
No, top of League Two. No, I'm up for a bit of that. Yeah,
right, fine.
They drew 1-1 with Shrewsbury.
XP of the week, passion of the week. What's your moment?
Well, you go with yours.
Mine is full time. I didn't see it obviously because I'm Barclay end, and of course it's the Regency security end. Big Mad Vlad goes down on the ground, and just slams his fists on the ground, and goes absolutely berserk. That's what it means. XP of the week. Big Mad Vlad, or him saving the penalty, of course, and turning to the Barclays straight away.
I mean, there are a few moments for me. There was Tony Springett giving it large to the South Stand. I loved that as a moment. The one for me...
I never thought I'd hear you praise him so much.
The one for me, I love
nice to see.
seeing centre-backs celebrate a tackle like a goal, because that is their equivalent, right?
Yeah.
A big challenge.
Yep.
And I think we were 2-0 up. Darling, big slide challenge down at the river end, and just massive fist pumps. And then in comes Rory McConville, right? And hugs him. And I'm like, that's a moment. And actually, I'm starting to see McConville and Darling.
Do you love Rory as much as I love Big Mac?
I think more.
Right.
I think more.
You do really love Rory.
Yes, Clement coming in. Yeah, okay, that might have changed things a little bit. Yeah. McConville coming into centre-back and Norwich starting to win games. That's no coincidence. No, honestly.
No.
Rory McConville was written off by Liam Manning.
I've set him off now.
And in he comes. He has been superb.
Yeah, superb,
right? For me, first name on the team sheet.
No, good.
He's been excellent.
Hashtag of the pod, if you've watched and listened up to this point, is hashtag Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Hashtag Big Mac.
Mac with a K.
Yeah? And if you quote, tweet, post, share, I'll post on X. I'll share all of them as a thanks for your support.
Let's get carried away with some Twitter questions.
Come on, what have we got this week, Jack?
This one coming in from Big Phil Fanatic.
What's he saying?
Here we go. Let's compare McCarmer to Grant Holt. Jovan McCarmer has a Grant Holt-like profile. Bullies defenders and scores the scrappy goals we need to finish off. Going to be a huge, in capital letters, player over the next 2 to 3 years.
I can see that. Physicality, bit of pace, right place, right time. Just sort of, Grant scored incredible goals.
Can I just say, I am the first to get carried away.
Yeah.
No, please, no one compare anyone to Grant Holt.
No, I know, but I can
Grant
see
Holt,
the vision.
come on.
I can see the vision in terms of size, stature, the way he moves about the pitch, the way he holds the ball up. Brilliant. So maybe there's something in that. Are we comparing him to Grant Holt? Of course we're not. That would be ridiculous, of course. But I think they might be onto something there.
Look,
in terms of how he plays,
I think the most impressive thing with McCarmer has been, he's been played out on the right wing pretty much all season.
Yeah.
And you know that's not his position. Much like when Ante Cian had to play right wing.
Sarge
that's
as well.
Not his position. But unlike Ante, when Ante was at right wing, you got nothing out of him. When McCarmer's at right wing, he's still delivering.
Yeah.
Goals.
True.
Assists.
Yeah.
And actually, he's good in the right wing position.
Yeah.
But there was just something when I saw that Sarge was. And by the way, I hope he's okay because that was a horrible fall on Tuesday night.
It was bad, wasn't it?
When I saw that Sarge was out, I was like, "Oh, I fancy this. I fancy McCarmer in the 9. Home game, you need something."
How good is that to have an option that's actually going to make an impact?
Well, he is. I said it. There's the best praise I can give McCarthy. He's a proper player.
And I like this as well. Player. I like the last part of this question as well. This rave, sorry. Going to be a huge player over the next 2-3 years. I totally agree.
Yeah, but also
he's only going to get better.
Also, he's delivering now.
Yes.
It's not like we've got a player for the future, but he's shit at the moment.
It's not the green banana waiting for it to ripe situation.
No, he is the perfect. He is ready. Perfect. He's brilliant.
He's absolutely brilliant. This one is from Hayden Brownjack.
Hello,
says, statement, watching Pelle Matson play football is seriously dangerous for our arousal levels. God, he gets me going. But he is so good, isn't he? Pelle, Matson, like Matson.
There were moments against Southampton, actually in the last 4 games, where, at the weekend, Southampton player running through, and just out of nowhere, there's Matson.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hang on a minute.
He is everywhere.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
And there was a moment at the end of the game where Clement sort of has Matson in basically a headlock. And I was like, hang on a minute. A lot of injuries, like WWE type move there. Rob Butler would have loved that from down on the gantry. Proper in the headlock. I'm like, fucking hell, mate, calm down. But it's like, I thought he was going to give him a little rub on the head as well. But I was like, Clement has gone to Matson, go out there and deliver for me. And Matson, and now you've got that nice balance where both of them want to kill for each other, right?
Yeah.
And good things happen then, Chris.
Yeah.
He has been
a revelation.
Took the word out of my mouth.
Liam Manning had him chained. And do you know what Big Phil's done? He's come in and he's unshackled him. He's unleashed Pelle Matson.
Yeah.
He is the maestro, the man, amazing. Energy, tackles, commitment, just goes and goes and goes.
No,
He's
that's
everywhere.
the thing.
So I can't credit them because I've forgotten. I'm so sorry. Someone, a Norwich fan, put on social media over the weekend. He's Gary Holt with Teckers. Of course, Gary Holt 3 lungs, and you can see that in Pelle Matson 3 lungs. You don't want him drug tested at the moment, do you? Because that's going to flag up in the system.
Well, he'll be overdosed on passion, won't he?
Oh, I love all that.
But
I love that he looks like this kind of little unassuming Danish guy as well.
with the nice hair.
And then all of a sudden, bam, tackles, smashes you from behind. And you think, fuck, can't mess around with this Danish kid.
The moment I realised I was in love with Pelle Matson was, I was in the line of Castle after the game.
Yeah.
And I think they were showing the highlights of the game, and then they switched off and it went to Darren Huckabee interviewing Pelle Matson in, I assume, the Gun Club or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, there was no sound, but I was still watching the interview.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't make no sense because I couldn't hear anything, but I was locked in on it. And I was just...
Why was that, Jack?
I was just I was in awe of this floppy-haired Danish lad who's come in and revolutionised the midfield. He was brilliant.
Another rave is in, Jack.
Keep them coming.
Yeah,
keep them coming.
So many raves this week.
23rd in
and
the table.
Good.
3 points adrift. Let's get carried away, people.
Dom Spencer, Southern Canaries, says, rave. The best defence is a strong offence. Opponents are learning that we are going to punch back. Sheffield United and Saints have been given a bloody nose in the last week. Big Phil has us off the ropes. Can't wait to see what we look like on the front foot moving forwards. Dom here, Jack, is alluding to our fight, our passion.
Nice.
The fact that we're not afraid to kick a team now. It's great to see, isn't it?
It's brilliant. Honestly, as I said earlier, I was dubious about anyone being able to get this group of players with this amount of injuries.
Yeah.
And also, the best thing about all of this, I've not said Zoe Webber, Neil Adams, Ben Napper's names once.
Accounts.
Fantastic.
Yeah, financial forecasting.
I don't want to be talking about that, right?
XGA.
Oh, boring.
Yeah, totally agreed.
But Clement, and it comes on to this.
He's got us fighting, isn't he?
It comes on to this point from Jack Field. He says, we've been so good under Clement, despite the same injury issues, and let's not forget we're still playing without any wingers. Schwarzer has been class. I have to hold my hands up and say, fair play.
Yes. 19, by the way, just to remind everyone.
Philippe Clement is a fantastic appointment, and Matson is a different player, amazing signing. The point I wanted to make there on Jack, Clement hasn't come in and started making excuses. Oh, this player's out. He's gone.
He said that straight away.
This is what I've
Injuries
got.
aren't an excuse here. We need to just do something with what we've got.
This is what I've got, and I'll make the best out of it.
Yeah.
And then, interesting little comment in the post match.
Yeah.
So I think it was to Paddy Davitt. Paddy said basically, great performance, well done. And Philippe's like, right, really important. We don't get complacent, and also the owners and Ben Napper don't get complacent. Well, I think that's a little bit of using the journos there to go, look, I'm doing my bit.
Yeah.
Now let's see something from you. I've shown that I can do mine. Now go out and support me.
Is if you couldn't love the big bald Belgian bloke anymore, and then he comes out with that, and you think, good.
Yeah.
Someone that's not going to pussyfoot around.
Yeah.
Imagine saying no to the big bald Belgian bloke.
No, you don't.
I mean, Philippe Clement walks in your office, and you are already thinking, oh my God, is my desk tidy? What have I got sort of around the place? Have I hoovered?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what have I, what am I working on at the moment? I need to be ready for it straight away. If Philippe, the famous quote is, I don't ask, I demand.
Yeah.
He says that. You give Philippe what he wants.
Yeah. No, if you're Atanasio and you've got the Belgian on the phone, I found this striker for 10 million quid. Yeah. If you're Atanasio, go, Phil, just take 15.
Yeah, please. Yeah. More? Do you want more?
But if you're forgetting something here. Ben Napper
Yeah.
is Philippe Clement's boss. Well, there's a little bit of power play going on here. I think Philippe Clement is just walking around like he's the boss of everyone.
Yeah, I think,
and good.
And good. Really,
if
really
Ben
good.
Napper takes, another Belarusian winger
Yeah.
to Philippe Clement in January and goes, I think I found the next best thing. Clement goes, no, you haven't. Here's the player I want.
Yeah.
And Ben's like, no, fair play.
Big Mac Mark II. James W. says statement, we've got Super Philippe Clement. Great song. Works for Clement. Barely used previously, brackets for obvious reasons. Let's repurpose it and sing it with belief and pride this time. I agree. Philippe Clement needs a chant now, doesn't he?
Of course he does. Give him what he wants. I don't know what the chant is.
I don't ask, I demand.
Just...
What do you want, Philippe? What song do you want?
Yeah.
I want like Big Phil's Barmy Army. I think like something a bit more, rough around the edges. I don't really care, but we need a song.
Chant of the weekend.
Come on.
McCarmer again. Ole, ole.
Yeah, but again, we're not used to players scoring 2 goals in a game, are we? So, but that was nice to.
McCarmer again. McCarmer. Full time, big applause at the end.
How good is it to feel that in the stadium?
Went for my post match piss as always, and I was stood there, and all I could hear on the concourse, McCarmer again, or people bashing walls. I haven't heard that.
Was this whilst you're at the urinal?
Yeah, and I was singing as well, multitasking. Yeah.
Simon Duarte says, name of the week, Duarte, second name. Interest. That's a great second name. Simon Duarte. Raving about McLean and Maatsen bossing at midfield. That's a midfield duo, isn't it?
Yeah.
McLean and Maatsen. The double M.
Shout out to McLean.
Yeah.
Shout out to McLean. He's been, again, brilliant.
I mean,
I think
Shadow Puppet Master.
The only player under Manning that could come out of that with any type of dignity. I thought, even under Manning he was good, right?
Yeah,
Tuesday night, poor old McLean, his hip blocks. Yeah. Like, the only time I've heard that is like through my nan, right?
No wonder, because he's held this team up during the Manning era.
And then I'm like, so he's out for Saturday. No, he's back. And actually, I think McLean gets overlooked. In terms of experience, so vital.
Yeah.
So vital. Lee Jones.
Yeah, I was going to read this one out. After Jack eating a burger on the watch-along last week.
What an absolute car crash that was, by the way.
And Big Mac then scoring, what will you be eating this week in order for them to score? And, against Preston. Fish and chips for Fisher. Corn on the cob for McConville.
I like corn on the cob for McConville.
# Mystic Jack he's also put as well. So
that was a funny watch-along, because I didn't have...
it crashed, didn't it? Sky crashed.
Sky was down. So I was like, I was doing a watch along without the game.
A listen along.
What could I have?
A botch along. I think you should call that.
What's a food beginning with R?
For who? For Rory?
That's where I'm going now.
How are you? Like a rare steak, maybe?
Radishes for Rory.
Radishes. Christ alive. Non-league scout says, where do you see us in 2 years' time if Big Phil stays in the dugout? I know what you thought then. I know exactly what you thought then.
I think
and it turns me on.
Clement is the type of manager to want to take you on a journey. And a good journey.
How good is this story right now, by the way? On the deck, on the canvas, on the ropes, whatever you want to say. And the story here, like the fucking redemption arc going on right now is so good.
I just think the thing that really appeals to me about Clement is like, it's clear he doesn't need a lot. And like, he can kind of just, some managers...
Don't say that. He needs a lot. He needs signings in January.
That's what I mean. But like, some managers are like, I need exactly that there and that there. Clement just works with what he's got and can rally a group and actually can rally a fan base with, he's not a Farker or, he's not like a waver. He just quietly goes about business with this air of dominance. And Forson Lover says it here.
Yeah, come on.
Philippe Clement has the potential to go on a journey with Norwich as important and iconic as Farker's or even more.
That's early
Farker did win
doors.
2 championship titles.
That's early doors.
The improvement in 3 weeks is sensational.
It
and
is.
It's all because of him.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sure that next season we get promoted. In love with Clement, a long way to go. Look, what I would say is it's not going to keep exponentially getting better.
I'd just like to remind everyone it's 23rd.
We're 23rd in the table and we're 3 points from safety.
And if we lose against Preston,
we could be 6 points from safety.
Does that
right? Yeah. So we're still pretty fucked. But Clement's at the wheel. And tell me, how good does it feel?
So good. So good. So good.
When we say, and we've said it a lot over the last 10 years on it, you really have to feel the lows. And oh my God, did we feel the lows?
Yeah, but I've said this. Yeah.
Because when you
enjoy the lows.
Because when you win 2-1 against Southampton at home to take you from 5 points from safety to 3 points from safety, it feels like you've just won the league.
Yeah. Even that, Sam Love, another great name, says, question, what on earth was Jacob Wright doing behind the scenes? That meant Liam Manning wouldn't start him even to save his own job. He's so good, ? Yes, he is, Sam.
Don't know.
We don't know.
But actually, a real bit of quality coaching from Clement, because I think everyone would probably agree that McLean and Maatsen are undroppable, right? So you're like, well, where does Wright fit in? you slot him in the 10. Fair play to Clement, because he had to spot that, and that it's the quality that Wright possesses. There was a moment, I think it was in the first half, where he plays McCarmer with this unbelievable outside of the boot pass.
Yeah,
sets him free.
Yeah,
and then the assist for the first goal, the cross for the second goal, just links play really nicely.
Baller, big time baller. Peen. So look, we're not the only one. We're Peen.
Hi Peen.
Peen up 96. We're not the only one. We're not the only people getting carried away here, Jack. He says, have we found the next coming of Farke in Philippe Clement, and will he be more or less successful? I personally think with a couple of transfer windows, he could really get this squad challenging for the title with a devil face. This is it. There's a bit of belief. There's belief. There is belief. And like everyone will say, I know what you're going to say. Everyone's, get carried away. Just get carried away. You're a fan. Allow yourself to enjoy the good vibes right now. Because there have been zilch, no vibes.
No vibes.
For most of the season.
Bad vibes.
I can't, not a single vibe.
And Craigo said it on Saturday. He was like, I don't know about Cordoba coming on at left back. I was like, Craigo, it's Clement. We're playing vibes-based football.
Yeah, true, yeah.
He could put fucking Chris Gardner at left back.
Yeah, and it would work. Yeah, it would. It would work, yeah.
Vibes-based football under Clement.
It's the Philippe era, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't compare anyone. That Farke era was very... Also, the other thing that Farke didn't have 60 million quid's worth of players. So that was different, right? Can Clement take us on a journey? Yes, he bloody can.
Yeah, he can. He really can.
He can.
Twitchy Terrace's statement, no more Vlad slander from anyone, period. He's proving time and time again he is excellent at this level. I'll take an occasional moment of madness when he's regularly delivering game-winning performances.
No, I'd agree.
Yes, Twitchy Terry.
And we said at the start of this, there will be moments of madness under Vlad. And my outside prediction, there will be a moment where Vlad tries to cut it back. He gets past the ball back, he tries to cut it, and he chops it straight into the striker, and they score. There will be one of those moments. But he'll win you games as well.
Yes.
And the thing, I've said it all along, if there's players in a Norwich City shirt that show that they care, and they fight for the badge, that's kind of enough for me, right? And if there's quality as well, then good. But Vlad has those qualities. He's a good goalkeeper. He is.
Jack, this time next week, almost Christmas.
Yeah.
Are you feeling good about this team, where we're going, what we're doing?
Really festive.
Seriously, if we beat Preston, I think it's going to be a really, really hard game. If we beat Preston, I mean, it's a really, really tough one, that.
Yeah, they're third.
But if we manage to beat them, and I do believe now that we could go there and win, although I would take a draw, we could go there and win. I mean, this time next week, we're going to be on cloud nine, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, I think to bring it back down to earth a little bit. Let's just go to in away games.
Yeah.
And let's replicate those performances against Sheffield United, right? Because they will pick you points up.
Yeah, I agree.
A bit of quality here and there.
And every informed team, sorry to interrupt you, every informed team can have a bad day as well.
Of course they can.
As I said at the start of this podcast, fear is fiction. Fear is fiction.
And the other thing we have to remember, the quality of the Championship is shit.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
It's awful.
Oh,
so
it's the Premier League calling. Can't pick up right now.
So look, the thing that really excites me now is we've picked up probably 4 points in the last 2 games where I didn't expect us to really get anything.
Yep.
So that gives us a nice foundation. It is that festive period. It's Charlton, it's Watford, it's QPR, where I'm going, okay, you've got 2 home games in a few days.
Come on.
And we've said it, right? You had it with Oxford and QPR at home. They are the moments where you build something. Yeah. You build something.
I just think with this Preston game coming up, just keep the momentum.
Yeah.
Just keep the momentum.
I agree.
Because now this, to use a sort of Christmas-ish analogy, we haven't had a white Christmas in quite some time, but it's like when a snowball rolls down the hill. If you get like a small snowball, and you condense it together, and you sort of roll it, and as you roll the snowball, it picks up more snow, doesn't it, Jack? And it gets bigger and bigger. And as it rolls down the hill, it gets bigger and bigger. So Philippe Clement, he's rolling his snowball. he's rolling it downhill. It's getting bigger and bigger. Mate, if you go to Preston North End,
with a big snowball.
The stadium sponsored by caravans, or God knows what this time around, and you get a win, a big W. Come on. I want that, because then I want to rock up on Boxing Day, Charlton at home.
Boxing Day football's the best.
Standing there, arm in arm with you, probably half cut, giving it large to the Charlton fans. Good. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
And
keep this up, lads.
Boxing Day football at home is the best day of the year. It's the best day. You're watching Philippe Clement football. Everyone's merry.
Yeah.
You've still got sherry running through the blood. Everyone's got their new jackets on.
Lakens, don't you mean?
Everyone's got their new jackets on that they've got for Christmas. Their new socks.
I hope you've got a new jacket.
I've got a new jacket. All right. Might wear my old one. Might bring the orange one back out.
But there's two classics with you. One is the shacket.
Not wearing a shacket today.
No, I'm impressed with that. Yeah. This is great. Okay. This is great. One's the shacket. The other classic Jack Reeve is the blue and white striped 3/4 zip number.
Nearly wore that today.
Shocker.
No, I like that.
No, you can't wear blue and white. You just can't.
I
have no blue and white in my wardrobe. My wife, if she buys me something blue or white, I say, take it back. Take it back. No, seriously. Sometimes we might have a moment over it. Happy birthday. No, I'm not having it. You've got to be better at that, Jack.
I was actually thinking, and I'm going to bring it up on the podcast, and I didn't know whether to.
Oh.
I have one of my favourite shackets, right? One of my favourite shackets in the last 3 months has gone missing. Now, where do you lose a shacket? I wear it, I take it off, I put it in the washing machine, I get it back out and I wear it. You can't lose a shacket.
Has the missus binned it?
No. So I'm starting to think, maybe my shacket has been stolen.
Are you accusing me?
I'm accusing you. Because I had a thought the other day.
Trust me, if I could steal that shacket, I would steal it.
Thought,
you wear it all the time.
I'm driving myself mad. It was my favourite shacket. And I don't know where it's gone. And then you brought it up. How much you hate my shackets, and I thought, hang on.
I don't hate it. Hang
on a minute.
I like it. You just wear it, mate. You're a Norwich fan. You should be wearing a Norwich shirt. On
I have to wear the same one because you've stolen my other one.
You should be wearing a Norwich shirt. Anyway, happy Christmas in advance. Why not? Throw that in there.
Well, we'll have another pod. But
hashtag Big Mac. Get that in there as well.
Look, it's so nice to be sat here today, smiling.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah.
Nearly Christmas.
Yeah. And get carried away. And I'm sure there'll be people in the comment section going, oh, you're 23rd league, or oh, you're getting carried away again. Get a grip. Like, life's too short.
Yeah, and...
Yeah, I might die next week, okay? Hopefully I don't.
And we got a Christmas card off the club.
Yeah, so cheer up, everyone.
So we've got to be nice.
Enjoy the wins, because we have suffered this season. Enjoy the wins. Purr over Pell Matson.
Purr over Pell.
Go mad over Makama.
Mad over Makama.
Rave about Rari.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Be very glad for Vlad.
Yeah. Feel frisky for Fisher.
Right. Thanks for watching the podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye.